Hey guys, Rusty K, Rusty K's Rad Rods Garage. Just a hodgepodge video of what's going on at the bench. So, been having a little bit of issues with some paint recently, and the Createx thing wasn't working out. So, you get sort of in the doldrums of the paint. So I decided just to sit back, relax, and try to get back to the basics. And I've done good paint jobs. I mean, I don't like this is a 50 olds that I've done. My paint jobs are fine. I just wanted to try to figure out how I can take this thing up a notch. And when you get knocked down a little bit on the paint, sort of gets you in the painted blues. So figured I'd go old school and break out the DVDs from Don Yost. Right, I've got them all, had them all for a while. So I figured I'd relax, take some notes, and see if I can't just get back to basics, clear my head, and get a refresh. So I even broke out the old original Pache H single action airbrush, which Don uses. So I decided I'm just going to go step by step on what Don does and just get back to basics, clear my head, right? This Createx just isn't working out for me as well as I had hoped. It's probably got its use, but you can see this Porsche has been in the bath 3 times now using this Createx. I've done it with different primers. I've done all sorts of things. But anyways, I say all that to say this. I took an old build that I had, an old Camaro build, and I stripped it down. And I ended up sanding. What Don does is sanding the plastic from 320 to 1,000. Then he wet sands all the way up to 12,000 just on the bare plastic. So I figured, all right, let me go back to that. And then I shot it with just testers, enamel, cut 2-to-1 with cheap lacquer thinner. And I'll show you what I've got. And then I went back and I got some of the products that he uses. I still have one product coming in, which is the high wax gloss 26 by Meguiar's. But I went out and I got the Scratch X. I went out and I got the Ultra Cut Compound. I already had my Novice stuff. So anyways, I stripped this down and I'm going to show you what this looks like before polishing it out. And this was shot, like I said, out of the Pache. So you can see the trunk. The trunk there is what I started out with after I painted it, right? But then after I did what he does, this is without the wax on there, I've now got that, right? So I'm really happy with that. It's flat. All the orange peel came out, so I'm really happy with that. And I'm testing this body because I am getting ready to do sort of a build-along series with Don on the 56 Del Rey. I'm going to end up taping some of this off to practice, going over it with the enamel tester, the tester's black. I may do just a stripe down here just to play with it. But you can see the difference between the trunk lid and the rest of it, right? And that's after going step by step with what Don shows. So that's sort of what I've been playing with before I break out another body. But Don goes to the basics. I went step by step with him, and I'm happy with the stuff that he's doing. And like I said, I've done good paint jobs. I know how to do paint jobs. Just going through some of this thing is what really kicked this thing off. This thing has been pissing me off. So we're gonna go back to the basics with that. What else do I have? Oh, a quick mail call. I'm sorry, guys. I have been behind on mail calls, so just wanted to show everybody the ones that have been coming in the mail. We've got Don over here at the Red Barn Model Works. It's a great card, Don. I'll be up in a cabin here in a couple weeks up in Georgia, but this looks like one of those. This looks like hopefully it's your shop. Hope that's exactly what that is, but that's an awesome card. Appreciate that. I know that Frizzo was behind on his. He had to do a mail call and catch up as well, so I'm sort of taking after him. Jared B. With their Jared B models. I've been talking to a lot of people about doing a bike build as well, so hopefully I'll get one of those on my list. So thanks, Jared. By all means, go check out these guys. You guys know who these guys are, but Neiman over at Captain Nemo's Modeling Zone. He changed his name a little bit on me, so that's a cool card, Neiman. Big rigs on my list of things to do too. And then Ed over at probably one of the best channel names ever, Models and Beer. So how can you go wrong with Models and Beer? And again, go check these guys out. All these are great guys, great channels. You guys know them, you love them. They're part of the community. So I appreciate that, guys. If anybody wants a shop card, I'll put my email in the description. I have some, but I've been way behind on this, and I sincerely apologize. So what else is going on the bench? Not much else, just doing some practice, like I said, and getting back to the basics. But there's the bench update. I hope everybody's having a great start to the week, and we will talk to you guys soon. Thanks.